You said you're struggling currently.
Like I swear, sometimes I feel like I fail all the time. Like I can tell him that, I can reiterate it constantly, but I think I'm having to do that more for myself.
Mm.
Um,
You gotta
mhm.
know fear. Fear is not failure. Fear, fear is a faith pusher. You gotta know fear pushes you. It does not defeat you.
Yeah,
So
it's
any
true.
kid who needs it, know that you may be afraid, push through it. You may be scared out your mind, go ahead and be, but let that determine you that even though I'm afraid of it, I'm gonna defeat it, so I ain't never gotta be scared of it again. When when you kill it, I guarantee you you won't be afraid of it. When you step on it and accomplish it, I guarantee you you won't be afraid of it anymore.
Hmm.
We got to start like stepping over. We got to start becoming more than. We got to start crossing over that bridge of disconnection to tell me that I couldn't because what my daddy did. I couldn't because where my mama wasn't. I'm bigger than anything that they could ever. I'm greater than anything they would even. Says everything that's inside of me, David, is greater because God commissioned it. You got to know the power of your words is God's power over your future. We're not like him, unfortunately, so we're not omnipresent. So it's capably impossible in any realm for us to go back to yesterday. But John says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, but the Word was also with God. So I know he walked in Word and he carried it with him. I know that
Hmm.
he created with Word and still he pulled people out of it with the words of it. You got to be careful what you speak over your tomorrow just because of what you saw yesterday. I know I may have failed, but failure don't determine my future. I know I may have not done this, may have not been there for that. I may have not seen it, may have not held it, but I know that that don't dictate my future. Until you start speaking it different, you'll always keep seeing the same thing for your future. So
Yeah.
I used to struggle. I'm coming out of that. I know that yesterday we may have been stressed out about the bill of it, but today I'm coming out of that too. You know what I mean? You can't keep walking into your tomorrow saying what you struggled with yesterday, because that'll
Yeah.
be your song tomorrow. What you struggle with today, change it. He says life and death is where?
Power of the tongue.
Power of your tone, power of your speaking. God created this entire world by speaking it into existence. So I speak, therefore I am. I say
Hmm.
it, therefore I see it. I believe it, even though I haven't seen it. I know God can still manifest it and make it just by my speaking it. So I speak myself up on prosperity. I speak myself up on healing. I speak myself up on a secure generation. I speak myself up on everything that I wanted to do. I don't wait for nobody to confirm it. I just speak it. Even if you don't believe it, speak it. You can't see it, just speak it. We
Yeah.
do more in retraction without even thinking about it. And that's the fate we end up seeing. That's why we're always so surprised when good stuff happen, because we spoke so much bad. That's all we expect to see. Change it. I don't know how, but I know you're gonna do something. I don't know when, but I know it's gonna work out somehow. I don't know where it's gonna come from, but I know it's coming. Gotta speak it so you can see it different. That's what David said.
That's what David said.
David said, yeah, yeah. He showed up to feed his brothers. Jesse told him, go to the field, go feed your brothers. He packed up a bag of bread, went out there to the field to feed his brothers, and encountered a giant who was screaming at the army, who was stronger than him, bigger than him. They were trained way beyond what he was capable of because he was a small shepherd's boy. When he showed up, he saw that the giant was scaring the people he admired and got offended. And David said, I ain't going to stand for it. He said, I'm going to kill it.
Hmm.
Everything that's scaring my family from prospering, I'm going to kill it. Everything that's standing in my family's way of seeing a brighter tomorrow, I'm going to kill it. Everything that has me afraid, of what my greater is to be, I'm going to kill it. And watch what happened. He didn't even pray about it. Nowhere where that man stopped and prayed. He said, God, I believe you so much that my relationship was pure in the background. I ain't got to come everywhere and getting on my knees praying to you, petitioning you. All I got to do is speak the word that you gave me to speak through, that I'm going to kill it. Every form of complacency, I'm going to kill it and overcome it. Every time that they spoke poverty over me, I'm going to kill it and overcome that. I'm going to secure it. I'm going to financially be set in it. I'm going to set a way that's going to be different, where people don't look at me, but going to look at the sign of graduality, that I didn't give up, that I didn't give in. I didn't sit down, but I moved on. I got up from here and I defeated it. Every statistical, whatever they want to call it, I defeated it. That's what David said. He said all that in the form of 2 words. Kill it.
You can read between the lines.
You got to learn how to read the text deductively. I don't know what y'all read. You read the KJV version. It's King J. You got to read it.
No, that's a Bible.
That's the Bible.
No.
when you can read yourself in the text, then you can read yourself out of it. That the same way David came through it, the same way I'm going to get up from it. The same way they threw him in Daniel, not David, the same way they threw him in the pit.
Mm-hmm.
I know it didn't stop him. It won't stop me from getting out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody give me a pulpit and throw me a mic. I'm ready. You gotta know. You know what I mean? You gotta know. You gotta know it. Before you leave the house, you gotta know it. God built me stable and secure. You gotta know it. I don't care who like it. You have to know it.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody defeat you until you see you defeated by somebody next to you. I don't see it. I don't see it